Now we will be starting session 2 of unit 1, graphs and the operations on the graphs. Last class we have seen the definition of the graph, that graph G is a set of all vertices and the edges. So V is set of all vertices and the edges we have seen. Now we will begin with the second session, that is digraph. What is digraph? That is directed graph. A digraph is also called a directed graph. It is a graph G such that G equal to V comma E, where V is a set of all vertices and E is the set of all ordered pairs of elements from V. So now here the word die is added with the graph. Die stands for what? Die stands for the directed graph. Here the graph is having the directions being specified. See, V1 to V2 there is a direction specified. From V2 to V3 there is a direction specified. Again from V1 to V3 the direction is being specified. From V3 to V4 and from V4 to V1. See, the edge E is written like this, V1 to V2. V1 to V2 the direction is V1 to V2. So we cannot write this set as V2 comma V1. We cannot write V2 comma V1 because the direction is from V1 to V2. So we need to write V1 first and then followed by V2. So likewise we have 5 edges over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all 5 edges are in the ordered pair is being written over here. See, it is a set of vertices V and E is a set of ordered pair of elements from V. So an ordered pair Vi to Vj is in E, then there is an edge directed from Vi to Vj. So that is called as a digraph, directed graph. So directed graph G is equal to set of all vertices V and E, and V, where V is the set of all vertices and E is the set of all edges. Now remember this, that this pair should only be written like V1 comma V2. It cannot be written like V2 comma V1 as we have written in the previous case. In case of a simple graph, this is undirected graph. In case of undirected graph, you can write V1 to V2 or V2 to V1. There is no difference. Like if you write V1 to V2 or V2 to V1, there is no difference over here because this graph is the undirected graph. But when we talk about the directed graph, we need to specify the direction. The direction is being specified and we need to write in this manner only, that from the one vertex from which the direction begins, it should be written first, and where it sinks, that is at V2 it sinks, it emerges from V1 and it sinks at V2. So it should be written like V1 to V2. So this is the basic difference between directed graph and undirected graph, a representation in the form of a set. Now let's see the adjacent vertices. What do we mean by the word adjacent vertices? A vertex Vi is adjacent to another vertex Vj if there is an edge from Vi to Vj. V2 is adjacent to V3, V1 is not adjacent to V4 but to V2. Say here we have V1 to V2, there is an edge. So what we say, that V2 is and V2 is to V3. So what do we say? V2 is adjacent to V3. We say V3 is adjacent to V4. We say V4 is adjacent to V1. So likewise we have these adjacency list. Now I'll write that adjacency list over here in the notepad. Let's see. V1 is adjacent to V2. V2 is adjacent to V3. V3 is adjacent to V4 and V4 is adjacent to V1. Similarly, V1 is also adjacent to V3. So likewise we have 5 different sets adjacency vertices corresponding to individual. We cannot say that V1 is not adjacent to V4. This statement is not true. Like V1 is not adjacent to V4. V1 is not adjacent to V4. Why V1 is not adjacent to V4? Because an edge is starting from V4. So V1 cannot be adjacent to V4, but this V1 is adjacent to V2 and V1 is also adjacent to V3. V1 is not adjacent to V4 because from here whatever the vertex which begins, whatever the edge which begins is to be written. So we can say V1 is adjacent to V2, V1 is also adjacent to V3, but V1 is not adjacent to V4, whereas V4 is adjacent to V1. Okay. Now see the self loop. If there is an edge whose starting and the end vertices are same, that is Vi or Vj is an edge, then it is called as a self loop. So it is starting from V4 and ending at V4. So any vertex from where the edge begins and sinks into it, that particular node, that particular vertex is having a loop, and a graph having at least one loop is called as a self graph. A graph having a loop is called as a there is a name for that. Let's see, there is a graph with a loop is called as a self loop, or a parallel edge is called as a simple graph. Okay, so we'll go back. Self loop, simply see the definition of self loop. If there is an edge whose starting and end vertices are same, that is V4 is having one edge starting from V4 and ending at V4, so that type of, so then it is called as a self loop or the loop. So this is called as a self loop or loop, where it is starting from this and ending at this. We cannot say that V1 is having a self loop. Similarly, V2 and V3 are not having a self loop because there is no edge which is starting from V1 and ending at V1. There is no edge which is starting from V2 and ending at V2. So there is no edge also starting from V3 and ending at V3. So there is no self loop on vertex V1, V2, V3, but there is a self loop on V4. Now let's see the definition of the parallel edge. What do we mean by the parallel edge? Parallel edge, if there is more than one edge between the same pair of vertices. Look at this, between V1 and V2, between same pair of vertices we have more than one edges, then that type of graph is having more than one type of edges, that is called as parallel edges. These edges are named as parallel or the multiple edges because these V1 and V2 is having two edges starting from V1 ending at V2. This is one edge, this another edge starting from V1 and ending at V2. So we have two edges between the two pair of vertices. That is called as the parallel edges or the multiple edges. See, there are two parallel edges between V1 and V2 in the graph. A graph which has either self loop or the parallel graph or the parallel edges or both is called as a multigraph. See the definition of a multigraph. We have already seen a self loop concept. So एक वर्टेक्स के ऊपर अगर उसी से शुरू होकर उसी पे ख़त्म हो रहा है तो उसको हम सेल्फ लूप या लूप बोलते हैं, और अगर दो वर्टेक्स के बीच में एक से ज़्यादा एज हो देन वी कॉल इट एज अ पैरेलल एजेस. तो अगर कोई भी ग्राफ में या तो सेल्फ लूप हो या पैरेलल एज हो और आइदर सेल्फ लूप और पैरेलल एज और बोथ, मतलब सेल्फ लूप एज वेल एज पैरेलल एजेस, देन दैट टाइप ऑफ ग्राफ इज कॉल्ड एज अ मल्टी ग्राफ. So we call that type of graph as a multi-graph, this concept of the multi-graph. So now finally, what is the definition of multi-graph? A graph having a self loop or parallel edges or both, then that type of graph is called as a multi-graph. Self loop का मतलब क्या हो गया? शुरू वहीं से होना, खत्म वहीं पे हो रहा. Parallel edge का मतलब क्या हो गया? दो वर्टेक्स के बीच में एक से ज़्यादा edges होना. So this is the concept of the parallel edges. Now what do we mean by isolated vertex? Isolated vertex मतलब अलग थलग. What हिंदी में isolated मतलब अलग से अलग. A vertex is isolated if there is no edge connected from any other vertex to the vertex. जैसे V4 से ये V1, U1, U2, U3, U4 का कोई भी कनेक्शन नहीं है तो हम इसको कहेंगे